am hardcore. Rumble? I'm so not central. Now I'm central. Against a cold radiator. It's not fair. Right, now we're just about ready to go once this loads up. Everything I need. Right. Just for effect, you know. Good morning, afternoon, evening, night. Welcome to Slams and Bobs, everyone. Today we're finally starting off 2015 with our Slams show, and we are hitting at Royal Rumble 2015. If anyone follows our BWR radio page, I'll put it down here, then you'll know that all week you have been voting for a Royal Rumble for me to watch, ignoring 2001, which is my eternal lifetime favourite. Yes, because of Kane. Because Kane was awesome in that one. He nearly killed Drew Carey before the show. It was his Rumble. I don't care that Austin won. That Royal Rumble belongs to him. I just love one stupid little thing I love about that Royal Rumble is just how his hair gets madder and madder throughout the hour. It starts off wet, as most wrestlers do wet their hair. I have no idea to this day why wrestlers insist on soaking their hair. Is it to keep them cool? I don't know. And just slowly throughout the Rumble, his hair gets drier and bigger to the point where he has the crazy afro of all time, even beating Carlitos. It was fabulous. It's like when Dolph Ziggler's hair dries and he just ends up with poof on his head. It's funny as hell. Randomness. Royal Rumble 2015. Now, I watched the 2008 Rumble just gone. I've got to apparently watch 96 soon as well. The thing with a Royal Rumble match, it's very hard to get it wrong. People voted for me to watch 2008 because they know that the Cena moment is at the end. They know that I don't like John Cena, and they put it in there just for that. But the thing is, as a Rumble match, it's really, really good. All four commentators from Raw and SmackDown are on there. There's a cat at the window. Do you want to see her? Oh, she's gone. You know, the shock of Cena at the end, I'm sure in 2008 was great. It's got random people come back. It had Jimmy Snuka come back. It had, I'll remember his name in a minute, Roddy Piper. I'm sorry, it just slipped my mind. Roddy Piper came back. It had Mick Foley was in it. You know, it had a whole heap of surprise entrants that really have been missing for the last couple of years, and that's where they fall down, I feel. But this year, we have a rumoured special pair of entrants, allegedly, only allegedly at this stage because it is still Thursday, the Dudley Boys might be in it. If this happens, there will be a shot of me somewhere looking like this. I will mark out to high heaven. I will scream, shout. No, I won't scream and shout and wake up the rest of the house, but I will get very, very excited. That's only a rumour at this stage. Apparently they're done with TNA. I heard apparently the contract TNA offered them to start back with them and not go somewhere else was embarrassing. I'm not sure about this. I know TNA aren't as big as WWE, although people who worked for WWE have recently apparently said that it's the worst run billion-dollar company out there. I can't comment, I don't work for them. The main point of Royal Rumble for me is the match. Everything else kind of fades into nothingness. Either way, we're going to discuss all 6 matches that are going to be on there. So we have The New Day versus Tyson Kidd, Cesaro and Adam Rose. This has been a thing going on for a while that's just... does anyone not quite get to grips with The New Day, or is it me? I thought it was a New Day. Apparently it's The New Day. Maybe I'm just not feeling them yet. It just all... I'm not sure I'm believing in it. Believe! I guess I'm just not quite feeling it yet. Maybe soon, hopefully, I'll get it. I say it's nice for Tyson Kidd to actually get some screen time. I'm glad he's getting that. Cesaro still looks like someone's dad, especially when he walks out in that bloody robe. I just still don't, I'm not a Cesaro fan, I'm sorry. I just don't get him. I just don't get what the fascination is. He just does look like someone's father in pants and boots in a wrestling ring. He just doesn't, it's like everyone else in the WWE pops in some way. He just doesn't pop to me. He just looks like a father. Adam Rose, I do like Adam Rose, but I knew that, you know, Exotic Express gimmick thing was just gonna flop. I said it the minute it came out. I was sitting there going, it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Give it a chance, Nixie, give it a chance. No, it's not going to work. And guess who's right? Me. Brock Lesnar versus John Cena versus Seth Rollins. God help me if Cena wins it. Brock Lesnar, I'm really not down with I'm really not down with Brock Lesnar at the minute. It just doesn't feel fair that he is holding that title, yet Daniel Bryan had to give it up because he couldn't compete after 30 days. But Brock Lesnar hasn't competed for that title in like 90. Freaking double negative, man. Come on. It's a no disqualification match because it's a triple threat. I would like to see Seth Rollins win, but I think Brock Lesnar's just going to annihilate them both. If the finish we think is happening for WrestleMania, but we'll get onto that once we hit the Rumble match. The Usos versus The Miz and Damien Mizdow. I can see Damien Mizdow and The Miz losing because apparently it's going to be The Miz versus Mizdow at WrestleMania. This still makes me laugh because The Miz goes, "Boo!" and then Damien Mizdow goes, and you get, "Hey!" He has just taken off for some bizarre reason. Everyone believes in the Mizdow character. I nearly said The Miz. And I think he's going to do really well out of this. I hope to God they do something with Damien Sandow now. Because it's just the Mizdow thing. You're kind of insulting his intelligence, I think. Therefore, I am. Paige and Natalya versus the Bella Twins. I have been wanting to see Paige and Natalya do something forever. Them and Tamina Snuka just need to make like a trio of women's second, third, fourth, whatever generation wrestlers they are, and just annihilate the women's division. Yes, I would happily see AJ Lee included in that because I just want to see it. They have all rights to do this, and I want it so much. I'm enjoying them. I don't watch Total Divas, but I'm enjoying Natalya and Paige do something together. They're going to get the best out of each other, and maybe eventually we'll have them against each other for the women's title. I've got a feeling AJ Lee may show at this. I'm not overly sure. The Bella Twins, that's all I've got to say about you two. You suck, you're terrible, get off my screen, piddle off, all right? End of. You're useless. No one likes you. I'm sorry. If you like the Bella Twins, you're an idiot. They can't wrestle. They do not belong in that company. The Blossom Twins could be there rather than them two idiots. This was added during the week. The New Age Outlaws versus the Ascension. I really feel for the Ascension. I feel like they're getting a bad rap and it's not their fault. I do really want to see them do well. I know the last remaining living Road Warrior had some very negative things to say, not to them, but to the company for making them say what they said on Raw a few weeks ago. So we're not going to hold that against them. They did some amazing stuff in NXT. So I just really want them to take off and not be sidelined and pushed down the way they're being because Vince doesn't understand them. Vince doesn't understand them because they're actually more of a gimmick and all he sees are men. So like John Morrison, Randy Orton, you finally got two guys here in makeup and fun costumes and looking amazing, and all he's going is, they ain't got six packs, they ain't got massive biceps and triceps. Well, screw that, we don't need that for a good wrestler. Mick Foley proved that you don't need to be the most athletically gifted person to succeed. Just saying. Finally, we have the Royal Rumble match. I'd heard it was going to be a 40-man Royal Rumble match. Apparently now it's not. It's a 30-man Royal Rumble match. Confirmed entrants, we have our Roman Reigns, Rusev, Damien Mizdow, Bray Wyatt, Bad News Barrett, Dean Ambrose, Ziggler, Ryback, Goldust, Stardust, Big Show, Kane. So you've got space there to put in a few surprise entrants. I really want to see the surprise peoples just come back out of the woodwork. You know, just anyone from any time at all. Anybody. If it's the Dudleys, great. You know, I'll gladly see that. But I would love to see Randy Orton and Bubba Dudley stand there and look at each other because I know that there's bad blood between them. And I think with all the success Bubba has had in TNA, he really needs a spot or something in the WWE now. He has earned that. Devon, the thing is, you always get in a tag team a Marty Jannetty, and I'm not saying that's Devon, but it's the same with Matt and Jeff. Matt wanted it more, but Jeff was the star. So I'm kind of wondering what they'll do if they were to go to that, but it could lead, on the other hand, to some epic tag team thing at WrestleMania. I do love a Rumble match. As I say, it's very hard to get it wrong, but a lot of Rumble match is improvisation because you can't plan every move down to the nines. So it's a match where someone like Cena has a massive problem when he doesn't have a huge moveset. It really showed, I think, in about the 2009 or 10 Royal Rumble. He came in on about all 5 or 6 of his moves and then just didn't know what to do. And if you watch it back, I forget which one it was, he ended up laying down on the ringside and just looking a little bit confused. That is not a match where Cena can excel. And, you know, a lot of people are going to disagree with me there, but the footage is there that shows that it's true. I have been training myself all week to stay up for this, where I did stupid hours at work the weeks leading up to Christmas last month. I really untrained my mind to stay awake, so this week it's kind of been 2 a.m, 3 a.m, 2 a.m, 3 a.m, staying up, just so that I make sure I live through this pay-per-view. By the way, we finally have the network! UK finally has it. I did not believe it until I saw it, and I am happy we have it. It is also absolutely, perfectly to the American network. It's not some skimmed down version of Netflix like Netflix UK is compared to USA, so I'm very, very happy with it. Please enjoy the Royal Rumble, or not. It's up to you. It may turn out to be pants. We've got to discuss Roman Reigns before I go, actually. So a lot of people are down on Reigns' mic work, and I've seen what he's done, and I can see why people aren't liking it, because it kind of contradicts the character he was building for himself, that bad-faced, moody, aggressive type nature, and now he's going, once upon a time there was a little boy named Roman Reigns. And I see why that's annoying people. I think it's coming out of Vince's mouth, but I think what they're trying to do is build him to a Cena kind of thing, so they're trying to make him a bit more friendly. He's not pulling it off badly. I know he was a bit dry to begin with. Just give the man a chance. If he turns into another Cena, I'll eat my scarf, okay? I'll eat the Gryffindor scarf. We give the man a chance. I would like to see him go to WrestleMania. It's again, he's supposed to win. He's supposed to go on and face Brock Lesnar, which is why I can't see Rollins winning. What I think will happen, if that does happen, is that he will go on, win it, and then Rollins' music will hit, and out he comes, beats Reigns, and then we get them two going at it for the next few months on end. That's what I think will happen. Whether it does or not, another matter. Hope you enjoyed me rambling on for the last sort of 15 minutes. The cat's back again. It really wants to come in, but it is freezing outside. I will see you all for the post show in Monday or Tuesday. To anyone who's watching for beauty box stuff, I've just ordered Glossy Box. Hope you like the video. Thanks for watching me. See you later, everyone. Goodbye. Let's do a Queen wave.